guys, it's B and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I hope you enjoy and join the colony by subscribing. This week, one of my followers reached out to me asking me for some advice. They're attending a wedding and they have a specific makeup look they want to achieve, and they're a bit nervous about the eyeshadow. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to record a YouTube video and kind of demonstrate how I would recreate this eyeshadow look. I am very open to my followers to reach out to me and ask me how to do looks, or if I could explain things. I am more than happy to help, and it also gives me content to film. So it's a win-win situation. A lot of the time we see these amazing looks that look so complicated, but it can be broken down into steps that anybody can recreate them. So let's get into it. This is the kind of reference she gave me, and she said on the inner corner she wants gold. So this is completely doable. Quick warning, when working with black, it doesn't suit everybody. If you feel like it looks like you've gone punched in the face, rather use a dark brown or gray instead of a solid black. My follower also told me that she doesn't have a lot of makeup, so she needs to go and buy some makeup. So I'm going to use products today that are easily accessible and quite reasonable. So I'm going to be using two easily accessible makeup palettes. The first one is this Makeup Revolution palette, and it has a very nice black shade in it right over here, and that is the black I'll be using. I am pretty sure you can find a Makeup Revolution palette that has black and a number of gold shades. I unfortunately just don't have that palette. And then for the gold and browns, I'm going to be using this palette from Essence. It is Bronze This Way. You guys know I love this little palette. It's so nice and it smells like cake. First things first is we have to prime our eyes. We prime our eyes so that the eyeshadow pops more, the colors are more pigmented, and that the eyeshadow doesn't move throughout the day. So like it doesn't get caught in your creases. And to prime your lids, I use a concealer. This is the Fit Me concealer, which you can also pick up at any of your drugstores. Okay, you're gonna put a little bit on your lips and then blend it out with either a sponge or a brush. Okay, priming your lids is also like giving yourself a blank canvas to work on. So in the reference photo, we saw it was a soft, smoky eye, but just to show you that you can make the look a bit more dramatic, I'm going to use tape on one of my eyes. And this is going to give us a very sharp, black, smoky line. So, take your tape. You're going to line it from your bottom lash line up to your eyebrow. So yes, by the end of this look, I will be having two different styles of eye, even though it's the same steps. Press down on the tape. It doesn't have to be like pulling or firm on your skin, as long as it's just there. First, we're going to take our black. We're going to pick it up on our eyeshadow brush, and we're just going to pat it on the edge. Okay, just get the pigment there. And once you're happy with the pigment, you're just going to pull it inwards. Okay, for this look, we don't want to pull the black too far inwards, so we really do want to keep it on the outermost part. Like that. Okay, without the tape, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to pat the pigment on, and then bring it inwards. Okay, and then soften the edges. But we will get to that softening edge a bit later. Okay, you don't want to bring that black pigment too much in. Okay, and then with just the edge of the brush, diffuse the edges. Okay, I know it looks a bit scary, a bit weird. Trust the process. Next, we're gonna go in with a brown shade. I'm using the Just Bronze This Way. Now you can choose what color brown. You can make it a darker brown or brown that matches your skin tone best. Just a quick side note, if you want a brown that matches your skin tone the best, just use your setting powder because it will definitely match. So I'm gonna actually go in with this deeper brown, and I'm just going to start packing it on the lid. I'm not going to worry about blending. I'm just packing it right on the lid. I'm not too worried about the inner corner because we know that is where our glitter will go. And then we start diffusing. So we just start going back and forth into the black. Okay. You want a loose hand on the edges because you want a very soft edge. Whatever is left on your black eyeshadow brush, just use it to blend. So you're just going to swoop it into the brown. Do not pick up any more pigment. Nice. Now for the other eye, we're going to do the exact same. We're going to pack the pigment on. So we just pick up the pigment, we press it onto the eyelid. And once we're happy with that, then we start going back and forth into the black. Okay, and then again you can take your black and you can start pulling it in towards your brown. Great. Now we can see with this eye, it's not smoky enough because we want that smoky edge. So you're going to pick a very fluffy brush, like very fluffy. And you're going to take your face powder. And you're going to pick up some of that face powder. And you're literally just going to start going on around the edges. Because what you're doing is you're blending that black in with your face color. So you're ending up with a very smoky edge. Okay, when blending this out, you want to hold the back of the brush so that you're not controlling the blend so much, because you really want it to be like diffuse. Okay, it is very likely that some of your black pigment will get lost in the process. So once your edges are diffused, you can pick up the black and just go over that initial colors, but try not to redefine any edges. Stay within the edges you've just buffed out. Okay, and then very lightly blend. And there we go, we have a beautiful black and brown eye. I personally recommend for beginners you use the tape because you don't have to worry so much about blending out this edge well. The only concern you have is making sure when you first put the tape on that your tape is of the same angle. And if you follow lash to tail of eyebrow, you are most likely gonna get the right angle. Next, we add our shimmery shade on the inside. We'll have concealer there acting as our base. So I'm going to be using this gold from the Just Bronze This Way palette. I'm just picking it up on a brush. With shimmery shades, you might even want to pick it up on your finger, and I will show you in a second why that is. So as you can see, when I'm applying it with the brush, I'm getting a very dispersed gold color. Okay, but when I pick it up with my finger and I swatch it, you can immediately see how much more pigmented that is. So I would recommend with your shimmery shades, just always use your finger unless you want a more softer shimmer. Okay, just like that. Okay, and there we go. We're almost done. You want to take that brown brush and some of that brown eyeshadow, and you want to just swoop it onto the gold. So you're creating a very nice fade. And there we go. If you want, you could have even blended it out with a darker shade shimmer into the black, so you have more of a shimmery eye. You may be wondering how come I did a 3-shade eyeshadow look, and that is because this look will work on hooded eyes as well. So literally covering your entire lid from top to bottom with the black, with the brown, with the gold. This would work on hooded eyes as well as normal eyes, all kinds of eyes. Also, this is a very standard way of doing your eyes for a wedding, and we can have a tape reveal, which is one of my favorites. So stunning. It did upset my makeup a little bit, but you can just literally use your foundation brush and fixed it up. I'd also say for beginners, as a tip, if you're having black eyeshadow on your eye, I don't necessarily think it's necessary to have liquid liner on your eye. It can be a bit much and it can actually take away from the beauty of the look. So I'm not going to put liquid liner on today, which is like very odd for me. I'm going to finish up the face and I'll be right back. And here we go. This is the final look. Quick pro tip. If you are dancing or you want your jewelry to stay in place, use lash glue. I always stick my simbandi down with lash glue and that ish does not move. If you're dancing or performing, stick your jewelry down with lash glue. It won't move. If you have a loose string for your necklace, stick down the sides. It will really help keep it up in your neck. As we know, I have 2 different eyes on, so let's just look at half of the face at a time. This is this half with the black smoky edge. It's super cute, super pretty. And then we have the half with the sharp edge, which is personally my favorite and what I would do, but really it's all up to you and the vibe you are going for. I really hope this tutorial helped you out, and let me know your thoughts, comments, and recommendations down below. Also, if you want help or assistance recreating a look or an event you're going for, let me know down below and I will help. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and it's never too late to join the Beehive, so hit subscribe. Bye guys!